I help see. So today I'm going to encourage you how to move and how to heal your sciatic pain. I watched a lot of YouTubes when I was dealing with sciatica after my surgery and after some injuries that I had. I was having a really hard time coming back. And I learned a lot about how to and how not to move. So there's don'ts. I don't necessarily like the word don't, but there are some don'ts. There's some no-nos with sciatic, and I didn't know. I had to find out the hard way. And I was able to get a doctor to back up. Yeah, I was doing the wrong thing. So number one, first realize that your sciatic nerve is moving through like a little piece of your bone around your spine, and your sciatic nerve is coming out. If you've seen my video, it's coming out here. And if you're getting some throbbing pain there, it's because, think about it, you've got an artery running through there. So the artery, so you got an artery, and then you've got a nerve, and they're in there together. So if your artery is pumping blood because you're moving, and it starts swelling, it's going to press against your nerve, and that's what causes that heat to happen back around your hip and back around behind your bottom, right where your sciatic is. So instead, did you know if your knees are apart, it automatically puts that sciatic in a relaxed position? I had reached a point where, and anybody who's followed me, I was having foot pain that we were calling tendinitis. It had nothing to do with my foot. It was a pinched nerves. It goes up the chain. The massage therapist said, it's up the chain, Karen, and we were able to finally sleaze it out. And so now if I'm going to sit for extended periods of time, that leg's extended and my knees are wide. Now in the beginning, you're going to think, oh, that's crazy. In the beginning, it's not easy because you have to kind of train your whole body all the way up. You have to use a combination of physical therapy, massage therapy. I used acupuncture. I used dry needling. I used a lot of heat, and I used a lot of movement right here in this room with yoga poses. And that's why I became a yoga instructor, and that's why I've had a lot of continuing education hours just to learn how to undo and reverse damage that can happen. And I don't think that we have to go to the doctor to have a surgical repair. I think we can do a holistic measure. I think we can heal those nerve sheaths with diet. Anyway, I'm going to quit talking, and I'm going to quit talking as much. I'm never going to quit talking. And so sitting like this would be a little bit more comfortable. You've got to have the right tilt to your pelvis here. And so you've got to, of course, our back is always going to be, slightly curved at the back. But I'm going to move this because in the beginning, I couldn't sit on a cushion. I couldn't even sit on two cushions. And so I was trying so hard. I was so determined. And I got bummed. And I hear from people. And I have people coming into my yoga class, and they're angry. There's a lot of emotion that comes with losing physical freedom. And we don't want to lose physical freedom. But you may need to sit like this. And like instead of chairs, who needs to sit in a chair all the time? Chairs will just fold you down. What if you sit up like this instead? At least while you're healing. But for centuries, people sat in the floor. We didn't all grow up with like a comfortable chair to sit in. So just sitting like this. And like that whole bending over and touching your toes thing doesn't work if you've got sciatic pain. But I want to show you something else. By elongating your spine, by stretching your spine really long, so like pulling the top of your head like away from your hips. I like to think of the hips as kind of the root of the body. And there was a time when I just really couldn't sit like this for very long without being in a lot of pain. And I just refused to give up.